Hi guys, this is Ice from Ice Cold Clash with another Dirty Outcast War Recap. This is Warwin 100. We faced a clan with 8 Town Hall 10s. A few of those were fairly weak, and we had 3 Town Hall 10s and 2 9.5s. So we managed to 3-star the bottom 3 Town Hall 10s, plus I got a little lucky on the number 3. So we'll replay that one. To start, this is a standard 5 golem attack. Just trying to draw the heat from the infernos. But I placed the 2 golems over by the archer towers, trying to take those out from the start just to get rid of some outside DPS that could take out my wizards. So then I dropped the P.E.K.K.A.s and the other 3 golems to go straight into the core with a single jump. So then we jump to the core, rage, and drop the poison so that it is at maximum strength, hopefully when the clan castle is inside. So then I froze the Inferno as well as the clan castle to make an easy kill. Basically just trying to keep the tanks in the front and allow the wizards and queen to clean up everything. Oh, and the P.E.K.K.A.s. You have to count those. But then I used the last jump at the top at 12. As soon as the archer tower started to hit golems or the king, I dropped the wizards up top, hoping to take out that archer tower. And I had a couple other wizards to use for cleanup, and it's always nice to bring a few minions just in case. If you get that 48%, you may be able to get the other 2 that you need for the 2-star. We'll just speed this up. The Tesla almost took out my queen. Timing was just a little off on using her ability, but it worked. Okay. May show an attack from Tim. He used some Valkyries and did some pretty nasty attacks. The bases were a little weak for Town Hall 10s, but I may show one of those. And we have Mikey with his baby heroes leading us with the babies. So anyway, he lured the CC with a hog anchored at 9, pulling them over and trying to take them out with the poison spell. The poisons have become a lot more effective on higher HP troops now. I mean, they even do damage to drags with this last update. So he runs in with the 2 golem attack. You say shattered. I think I'm going to start refraining from that. It's not my terminology. Let's see. So we're working in, trying to take out the queen. King walks down. And he did not get to use the king's ability. So, ability fail right there, but if it works, it works. Not gonna argue. If you get the 3-star with a single archer at the end, that's fine, whatever. If it works, everyone's happy. Even if it's the ugliest raid you've ever seen in your life. Not saying this one is, but it may be in the top 10 now that I saw that part of it. Alright, so we'll just speed this up. You know what's happening, what's going to go on with this one. A few hogs to take off back into the center and take out the town hall for the finish. That's always scary, having the town hall as the last building that's taken out. We have one raid by EMP. I am not going to butcher his name, so we'll just saw he's hitting a net base. This is called Split Walls. There are lots of videos on this base, but we'll show this one anyway. So, easy CC lure, puts the poison directly on them. Which is, yes, he did take out the Valkyrie. Going with a shattered Goho, or 2 Golem Goho. Just trying to work his way in to take out the queen. And oh, he chose, okay, he's using some more wall breakers. I wasn't paying attention. I thought he would use a jump there. Having 4 heal spells is nice on this base. It can be a little tricky if it's the first time you've attacked it. Oh, and he didn't use the double giant bombs. Typically the double giant bombs are where the Teslas are on this base. So he just brings in the hogs with what looked like a 2-finger drop. Gosh, I'm really doing a great job paying attention tonight. The 4 heal spells worked out pretty nicely. So he has 2 left. I mean, he can just keep the hogs in a heal the entire remainder of the raid. So, working out nicely. Hogs are working their way around. Keep them alive. Let's just speed this up. It's over. Good job. Good job. It was a nice war overall. I guess we will. We'll throw in Tim's attack. I mean, I could show my attack on 6. I'll show you the base. I just used a shattered Gola Loon. I think I came in from the top. It's been 2 days since this, so yeah, I came in from the top, took out the two air defenses, and then worked clockwise from 3 around. Here, we'll just do a quick 2 times replay. I don't like to show all of my attacks. But he had such weak wizard towers, I mean, that and level 1 Infernos, they don't do enough damage to the balloons. And my queen barely took out the second AD. She started focusing on the king. We'll speed this on up. But I didn't have to use the freeze on the first one that I'd planned to. Just when I looked at it, I noticed the loons weren't taking any damage, so I didn't even use the first freeze. But that's all for that raid. And Tim's attack on 7 looked like a fun attack, so we'll show that. Again, not a very strong base. The guy put his Infernos beside each other, making that for an easy single freeze. Very weak wizard towers. I think that's like level 2 or something. So he goes in with a golem. Let's see. Oh, he has a golem at about 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and around 8-ish, 7:30. So he just clears out the sides, has golems tanking on the right and the left as they work their way up. He had taken out the archer towers at 3 and 9 with a loon, and then he just runs his Valkyrie straight up the middle. And his earthquake did create a hole in the base. And that's all double freeze. Well, double Inferno with a single freeze. And then we have Rage into the core. And then, I mean, once you get to this point, there's no DPS hardly at all. I mean, there's, what, 2 cannons, 2 mortars, some weak archer towers, and an X-bow. So, I mean, with his heroes, he could have almost wrecked the base completely just with them. But good job, Tim. And I think that's all. I'll look down through here and maybe pick one more. Squid. Squid with a. We'll show one of Squid's raids. The base is a little behind. He looks like he's using a 2 golem Laloon. I'm assuming that's what's in the clan castle. Maybe not. A single works there. The queen would jump that wall every time, so no real need to worry about that lure of her. The Rage, I'm not sure if it was completely necessary, but with the lower heroes, maybe so. My big problem with his raids is his hound deployment. Sorry, Squid, I don't mean to give you a hard time, but they kind of need to be spread just a little, because you want to pull the bombs if there are other air bombs or air mines. But it works out for him. I usually try to make them cross as much of the base as possible to draw out any mine that they can. And he did have one hound that didn't pop, so that can be devastating to a raid. But he has enough pups and loons going everywhere to clean this up. Good job, Squid. 3 stars, a 3-star even. I mean, no raid's perfect, but good job. And that's all, guys. Again, this is Ice with Ice Cold Clash, and we will bring another recap. We have a scrim coming up in a few days, so hopefully we'll be recapping the win on that. Alright, guys. Well, have a good day.